Raiders Chiefs, Monday Night Football. Jill, we'll start with you. It's a 7.5 point spread, as I said, full game, 51.5 for the over-under. How are you feeling about the -4 pick? It's at 4.5 now, first half, between the Chiefs and the Raiders. And also some anytime touchdown possibilities.
Yeah, I mean, I'd still play it at the 4.5, but obviously I think it's obviously better at -4 because of the key number. But I still think just the way that their offense has come out in these first halves, I think they'll still blitz them and be up by at least a touchdown at halftime. And speaking of touchdowns, the guys that I like Mac Hollins to be able to get another touchdown at +275. Hunter Renfrow will be back, but even when Renfrow was playing, Mac Hollins was still playing over 80% of the snaps. He is being a little bit more of a deep route guy for Derek Carr. On the KC side, kind of like in the rookie Isaiah Pacheco, maybe getting a little 10 Tyreek Hill vibes. He looked great versus the Bucs. 11 carries, 6.5 yards per carry, much stronger run defense than what the Raiders will present. And then, of course, as I was alluding to when we were talking about the Burrow situation there, Derek Carr to throw an interception right now is -105 at FanDuel. And I think right now people should be getting on that bet ASAP because he has an interception in 6 of his last 7 games against Kansas City, 4 straight games at Arrowhead, and both of his road games this year. And you know that he's going to try to force the ball to Devontae Adams at least 10 times tomorrow. I would be betting the house on Derek Carr, a smaller miniature house for ants, but not an actual house.
Well, and of course, like from a game script standpoint, if you like first half, look at the spread in of itself at 7.5. It's a trailing game script for the Raiders playing catch up or just keeping, as any team does. Even if it's 0-0 or a tie game, you always have to think we got to get 6s and 7s when we play this team. To keep pace. Brandon, when you look at the total, the spread, what to you is the play for Raiders Chiefs?
Yeah, it's annoying that we're on the wrong end of the hook here at -7.5 because I feel pretty good about the Chiefs, but boy, I wish it was the 6.5 instead of the 7.5. So I might be looking to kind of wait it out and play live, see if I can get the Chiefs under 7 instead. Here's the numbers looking back. In the rivalry, Chiefs have won 13 of the last 15 games against the Raiders. They have scored 28 or more points in 8 straight games against the Raiders. So I look for the team total. However, we're at 30.5 right now. So again, I might wait a little bit, see if I can get something under a 28, maybe just like an opening long Raiders drive or something like that. During those 8 games where they've scored 28 or more, they're averaging 37.4 points a game. So maybe we don't need to worry about it. Just get the team total in now. Mahomes is 6-0 against the Raiders. He's 4-2 against the spread in those games, covering by 10 points a game. So we like them here. You figure Mahomes is going to throw all over on this defense. And the question is just, do the Raiders move the ball? Do the Raiders score? And they have been moving the ball. They're just not getting it in the red zone. But that's the sort of thing that can swing. So if you like the Raiders here, let me give you a couple numbers that support you. We talked on Friday about divisional underdogs these first 5 weeks. Yep. Divisional underdogs of 6.5 or more points are 60% against the spread. Today, they were 3-0. All 3 teams covered, and the Bears almost won, and the Falcons almost won, and the Texans did win. So if you like the Raiders, that's a good spot for you. And only 3 of the last 20 such underdogs had won before today. The Texans won, but 2 of those teams that lost were the Chiefs in a division spot. So if you like the Raiders here, I think your play is the money line. Home Monday Night Football division favorites of more than 7 points are only 3-11 over the last decade, and 6 of them have lost outright. So I think you either wait for your spot on Kansas City, take the team total, or Chiefs something under 7. If you like the Raiders, I think you just got to go all in and try to go for the kill.